Welcome to the slop farm. Enjoy the video.
You start by preparing access and permissions. Create a dedicated namespace, then a service account and a cluster role binding so Jenkins can create pods. This is critical. Once done, install the Jenkins controller with Helm or deploy YAML and enable the Kubernetes plugin. Make sure kubectl points to the cluster or use the in-cluster service account token. This first set of actions gives Jenkins the authentication and namespace context. It needs to talk to the Kubernetes API and spawn agents securely. Next, you configure Jenkins to use Kubernetes as a cloud. In Jenkins, add a new Kubernetes cloud entry, point it to the API server, or select in-cluster credentials if running inside Kubernetes. Then define pod templates, pick container images, set resource requests and limits, and mount volumes like Workspace or Docker socket only if necessary. Add credentials for the container registry and any secret tokens for pipelines. Once templates are saved, test the connection and run a small agent pod to validate the whole setup. Finally, you create a pipeline that uses a Kubernetes agent and the pod template you defined. Run the job and watch Jenkins schedule an agent pod. Once the pod starts, the build runs in that container. Make sure tools are installed in the image and artifacts get uploaded to your storage. If something goes wrong, check RBAC and the service account token first, confirm the API server is reachable from Jenkins, and review Jenkins and agent pod logs for permission or image pull errors. This single troubleshooting check fixes most failures.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you today.